Hey, let's go ahead and bring in our Radar Rangers. Hey guys.
Hello, good morning.
Seeing a few the behind the scenes things going on. Tim, Alexis, what are you guys working on back there?
This.
The show.
Well, yes, you are joining us for Off the Radar. Ryan is off this week. Tiffany is working remotely. She's hanging out with us, just a little bit behind the scenes. But hi, Tiffany. Good morning. Hi, Davis.
Hello, good morning.
How are you?
Fantastic. It feels like fall out there.
It feels like fall. It could feel like winter for some of us.
A little chilly, right? Having to bust out those jackets.
I know,
Yes.
'tis the season. And, you know, we're talking about some fall-like conditions, winter-like conditions. You guys know what I really love this time of year.
You're
Oh, boy.
festive.
Oh boy.
The holidays.
We haven't even made it to. Okay.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're not only gonna talk about Halloween this episode, but we're gonna talk about Thanksgiving and also Christmas as well too.
Oh, a combo.
Trifecta.
A 3-for-1.
It's like a big Thanksgiving Christmas meal plate.
So you know what
with
people
everything.
call that?
Greatness.
I like that, but it's Hollow Thanksmas.
What?
I don't know about that.
You've never heard of that?
I have
Alexis?
not heard of that before.
Can you say that again?
Hollow Thanksmas.
Okay. I
made
heard
that
that the other day.
Hollow Thanksmas.
Did you ever see on Big Bang Theory they made Terbriscafil, which is turkey brisket and gefilte fish?
Ooh. I don't know about all that.
Okay.
Yeah, this week we are talking about treats, turkeys, and tinsel on Off the Radar.
How about that?
Cancel.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. So we're gonna break up these blocks into different holidays. So the first holiday coming up is Halloween. And this is where we're gonna ask Tim and Alexis to help us out a little bit behind the scenes. I'm not really doing anything for this episode or for this block, but we got a fun little game that we're gonna play.
Okay.
So since Halloween, it involves not only candy, but you wear costumes for trick or treat, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Typically.
And then for trick or treating, you're going out into the weather elements. Some years we've seen rain, snow, clouds, cold, heat. It kind of just depends.
Sure.
It
So we're
always
gonna-
rains on Halloween.
Oh yeah.
It's a thing.
Hey, it
Here.
snowed 2 years ago.
Where it snowed, yeah, that was cool. That was kind of fun though.
Oh, that was different.
Let's hope it stays dry for Halloween this year. But we have two different wheels that we're gonna spin. We're gonna pick a costume and we're gonna put it up against a weather element. We have to see how is this costume gonna do, and we kind of make up a story that goes along with it.
The wheel
Okay.
looks like. This is the costume one.
Okay, go ahead and spin it.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm
What do we have?
Oh, boy.
This is
I
spin.
don't remember how to spin.
So I'll go
Okay.
first just as an example. Let's just see. So we are gonna have, what's it gonna be?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that's perfect for you
What's that mean, Mark?
because you love to have fun.
I'm just scared.
And I'm silly. That'd be perfect for Ryan.
You're a silly girl.
Okay, so I've got a clown, and then when we pull up the weather element,
Oh,
how is it
Sorry.
gonna go against? Let's see. Honestly, this game is a little bit more difficult than I thought than it would be my. Oh no.
Ooh.
A humid clown?
Okay,
Yeah, what-
so
what?
so it's gonna be humid conditions, but I'm dressing up as a clown.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was thinking.
So
Your face paint's gonna go.
It'll
Yes.
my
sweat.
paint's gonna
First thing I
melt
saw.
off. So I'm gonna take off my big red wig and wipe the makeup off and kind of fan myself to try to stay cool and not be as gross.
Or you're going to have to reapply it multiple times throughout
That's true. Or
the
also I
night.
could just take my big giant shoes, take
There you
them
go.
off, and also fan that as well.
Maybe you
too.
got a horn. They can blow the
Blow the air.
horn air.
horn air.
But luckily I'll have a big baggy suit to help me stay a little bit cool as
And
well.
one of those
too.
red noses.
Honk, honk, honk.
I feel like the nose is almost required.
I
You
like
have to
that.
have a nose.
You have to.
Clown would have
cute.
been perfect in like a cold, because your red nose would be already red.
Yeah.
true.
And gloves.
If only,
Nice.
if only the spinner. Oh, I saw it that way.
Dress up as Rudolph.
Or I think it'd be a little more terrifying if it was a clown in fog.
Oh, now you're
Like just a
creepy.
clown like lurking through the fog.
Oh, evil clown.
Ooh.
Well, let's see what you're gonna get, Davis. Maybe you'll get fog. So let's spin.
So that
spin
first
for
one
your-
was kind of an example, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
let's
let's
see what I
your-
get here.
You've got your costume first. Oh.
Fire,
A
fire.
firefighter. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
you're a hero.
I'm a hero.
Okay.
Shout out all the firefighters out there.
Now this would be
First
good if you had heat. Let's see what you're
Okay.
gonna get with this.
Oh,
Rain would be helpful.
That's true. That'd be good.
yeah.
one, too.
Please help me. Come
Is
on.
fire on there?
No.
No,
Oh,
wow.
dry would have been good. Cloudy. Heat.
Oh, not heat wave.
Cloudy firefighter.
Cloudy. Okay.
I feel like
Cloudy.
that won't hurt
Okay, so-
or really.
Well,
Go
I
ahead.
think the cloudiness would be beneficial because it would ideally keep things a little cooler while
Yeah.
you're trying to fight fires and keep everyone safe. So
Especially if rain was falling from it.
that's true.
But
Yeah,
it's
it
just
doesn't.
clouds.
It doesn't say
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says
specifically
cloudy.
what kind of cloud. So there could be
True.
some rain moving through, which would only help. So
Like Alexis
I'll take
says,
it.
it always rains on Halloween.
Yeah. It sure does.
All right, who's next?
Next.
Alexis, go ahead.
Okay.
Spin for you.
Okay.
What are you gonna get? What are you hoping you'll get?
I don't know.
Let's see. Oh,
Not
gonna be a
Oh.
ghost.
Keep going.
or a witch. Jeez.
Chloroform.
If only a chipmunk was on there.
Oh, we should have put chipmunk on there. That would have been cute.
ghost.
This would be good for fog as well
Yes,
too.
a
Friendly ghost.
All right, let's see.
What is she gonna get? Or
I can't.
snow?
Forget to click.
Right.
What am I gonna get? I'm a ghost. Ooh, in
In
this. You can't see me. I'm in, oh,
Oh.
I'm a
Cupid ghost. So that could be like a.
Hopefully, my covering is not like thick. I don't like,
Like,
my blanket
sticks to
over
you.
me. Yeah, I don't.
Like a
One of
nice
those
thin
cooling
sheet.
cloth.
The thin
things.
sheet. Yeah.
There you go.
Low
Nice,
thread
good.
count, thin sheet.
Right, right.
Yes.
The cheap stuff. Yeah. No Egyptian cotton over here.
Right.
Like a beach towel or
Nothing.
something.
Yeah.
Wipe away the sweat.
Yeah, wool
Yeah.
ghost.
It works.
It might keep you a little cooler though, because it's not an overly. I wouldn't say it's a relatively simple
Yeah.
costume,
Yeah.
right? So it's just the
I
sheet.
could just dab the sweat with my costume.
Shorts and a t-shirt underneath. Yeah.
Right.
There you
so-
go.
True.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
you could be in a full clown suit.
I know
how
you'd
Kaylee
be
was.
cool. Alexis, what are your kids dressing up as for Halloween?
Oh, we have
Squirrels, chipmunks.
we have Angel from Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. So Angel's like is the pink Stitch. If you don't know what that
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Oh,
The pink
interesting.
one. That's my daughter. And then Ben is being Genu from K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay, that is. We,
Oh.
Which is the thing this year.
right.
Okay.
We learned.
It's one of the top Halloween costumes this
Uh-huh.
year.
So he's like,
Golden. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, there. Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We're learning so much. Tim, go ahead and spin for your
All right,
Halloween
let's give
costume.
us a spin.
There we go.
What will he get?
What is he gonna be? That'd be funny if we were all the same thing. Oh,
Oh, please be a bumblebee. Please be a bumblebee. Yes.
a bumblebee.
Is that the car or the wizard?
Can be whatever
Ooh.
Tim decides in what element.
My daughter was a bumblebee when she was, I think, no, she was a ladybug. But yeah.
No.
she-
Eh, close
Same.
enough.
Still an insect.
all right,
Okay.
what's my weather condition for bumblebee? Let's go sunny.
I hope it's sunny.
Or heat.
Or windy, you're gonna blow away.
A hurricane or heat wave. Okay.
Ooh.
Bumblebee.
You forecast that.
Right?
Okay.
I think that's right on par.
That's pretty good.
That's right on par. I think that's what you need. I mean,
This is true. Windy would have been tough for Bumblebee. If you've seen the Bee movie, they talk about not being, or
Yeah.
rain, not being able to
Fly around.
fly around. Yeah. How's that go, Kaylee?
Oh,
She's a
that's
hurricane.
And one more time on the close up.
No, that just made me really dizzy. I can't do it.
Go the other way.
Yeah, you got to reset. Oh, yeah, we used to do that as kids.
just undo it. There you go.
Oh, that hurt a little
Spin me
bit.
round, round.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess there could have been worse conditions. I think if there was like a blizzard, like
That'd been cute.
Sorry, Bumblebee, you may not.
All right,
do
let's
one?
Tim, you might not be lasting too long.
go ahead and spin one for Mark.
Mark, okay.
Oh,
Let's see, Mark. What are you gonna be? You think?
anything but a cat.
Watch
Oh,
you
please be a princess. Dang it.
Oh, he got lucky.
Superhero.
Oh, my goodness.
So lucky.
I thought I was going to have to.
Oh, that was
Darn it.
right on
Oh,
the edge.
man.
He's a superhero.
What superhero though? Do you have a pick?
I don't know yet.
Oh, another. Okay.
And-
Okay, so this could help
So-
with a heat wave.
Okay.
I will be the Human Torch.
There you go. That's what I was thinking. Yep.
Okay.
That'll go.
I was thinking
There you
Thor, 'cause
go.
like how hot his hammer is.
See, I was
Thor's
thinking-
hammer is hot, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that, too.
I was thinking the
got
complete
lightning.
opposite. The guy from The Incredibles, Frozone.
Frozone?
Oh.
Yeah.
If you want to try to cool down
That would
during
be
the
good.
heat
Or-
wave.
True.
Or
Yep.
Dash from Incredibles.
That's
'cause
true.
He runs so fast. I'm pretty sure his feet
Stays
catch on
cool.
fire at one
Oh,
point.
true.
I think.
Should we spin one for Ryan?
Yeah, I was thinking Ryan and Tiffany maybe.
Let's spin one for Ryan and Tiffany.
Oh, I'm not ready.
Get back to costumes.
Sorry, Clary.
Okay.
Sorry.
Close.
Oh, I'm
So
getting
this one can be for Tiffany, real quick. Oh.
Oh, wow.
What
no.
happened?
Sorry. Sorry.
Now she's
Technical
hacking the
difficulties.
mainframe.
Technical
Pressure is
difficulties.
on.
Bringing up
All
the
right,
code there.
Tiffany's
That's AI for
costume is
Tiffany.
Ghost
Oh,
also.
Oh, how
Oh.
apropos, because she's actually here
She's
as a
actually
ghost.
a ghost
Look,
right
there
now.
she
She
is
is.
right
Hi,
there. Hi,
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany,
She's
ghost.
up there.
How
Oh,
you doing?
she's invisible.
And
Guys.
we don't have to do weather elements for either of them, but let's spin it for
Oh.
Ryan.
Well, we already did, and she got heat wave.
Heat wave.
so-
Oh wow, we are
Oh.
really into heat wave.
Man,
Okay,
top
we're
of
so
it.
so this is
Ryan.
Ryan. Ryan's
All right,
going
now
to
what will Ryan be? I'm secretly hoping for a princess.
Elf.
That would be our alien.
Oh, that is so perfect.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah. He could be an alien.
Because
could
he's
be an
out of
alien.
this
He's
world.
so alien-like.
That fits.
Oh, Ryan. Okay, go ahead and spin for his weather element.
Okay.
Why not? Probably gonna be a heat wave also.
Pressure's on here. Oh my gosh.
Freezing temperatures.
Oh, that was for Tiffany.
Sorry.
Okay.
Actually, and then
Sorry,
it didn't.
I'm trying.
We're making you
You're
multitask,
fine.
Alexis. I'm sorry.
There's so much celebration going on.
We're just so
There's different
excited.
windows. It's a whole thing.
An alien in the
Oh,
fog.
that fits.
Okay.
Foggy alien.
That's spooky.
That's very spooky for
Could be a
Ryan.
nickname for him. Foggy
Foggy
alien.
I feel like he would. I feel like he would approve of that.
Okay, when he comes back to work, it'd say, "Hey, foggy alien." He's gonna be like, what? Well, that's your Halloween costume for this year, Ryan.
Yeah,
Of
you were,
course.
you were assigned to be that.
You are a foggy alien. An
He
alien
sounds
in
like
the
a
fog.
foghorn.
Oh, that is true. All right, so we have Halloween
That was
done.
good.
What comes after Halloween?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yes.
Thanksgiving. But before that, we have to show you not our top 2, not our top 4, our first viral top 3 weather videos.
Ooh.
This one is taking you, of course, down into the Caribbean as we saw Hurricane Melissa, a Category 5 hurricane. This imaging is just absolutely insane. I mean, the fact that you can see the eye wall and just an amazing image. I hate to say amazing, but
Amazing is fair. I mean,
ooh,
definitely not.
very devastating, unfortunately.
Did you see the plane inside the eye?
Yeah, Davis saw that video the other day too.
It was, I said this yesterday on our news, but it's remarkable to for us to see that right from here in our studio, but know just all the number of impacts that are actually happening down at the surface of that. Very almost like 2 different worlds, right? That
Yeah.
we're seeing, and so obviously thinking of everyone that's in the path
Yeah.
of that.
How
storm.
wide is that eye of that? Do you know?
The widest point was about 21, 22
Yeah.
miles. And then once it made landfall, actually, the eye really started to shrink up, which is
Yeah.
pretty common though, because they thrive off very warm water. And the moment that it moves over land, it's like, there's no water, and starts kind of falling apart and becoming disorganized. So as of late, though, it has been weakening, not necessarily as significant as what it has been, though.
So when the eye is on land, is it like real quiet in that spot
Yeah.
still? Oh, that's so
Good question. Yeah, actually, so some of the images, videos and whatnot that we've been able to see. So like if you were right in the center of that eye, if you look up, there would be blue skies,
so
right?
crazy.
Wow.
Very calm winds. And actually it's not uncommon too for a lot of birds to actually get stuck in there, right? They're it's the safest place for them at that point.
You look up and see
But
birds.
the moment you enter into that eye wall, that's when those winds jump up to, what they were at least, up to 220 miles an hour.
Yeah, very
Are
powerful.
the
Very
strongest
powerful
winds
storm.
right around the
Those
eye
are
or
the-
on the outside? Like
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, yep. So it's
Okay.
strongest winds right at the eye, and then it starts to,
Like-
it's still very strong,
Yeah.
as you get further out, but the worst of the winds are right towards the center of the eye.
Dang.
And remember, hurricane season ends the end of November, so depending on when you are watching this on WTOL 11 Plus, may still be in hurricane season, may be out of hurricane season. But we're still not done with Off the Radar just yet. We've got Halloween done. We're still talking about Thanksgiving and Christmas. We'll be right back right after this. All right, now we're full from all the candy, but we're not full from our Thanksgiving dinners just yet.
We still have lots to eat.
We do. So we're going to play a little game of basically lightning decisions of this or that. So I've got words on different sides of the screen. On Davis's side, you're going to hold up your number 1. On my side, you'll hold up the number 2. And it's going to be basically rapid fire on what do I choose Thanksgiving edition.
Oh.
Rangers, you ready?
Ready.
Ready. Locked
Ready.
in.
Ready. Let's go.
All right, so
Loaded.
first one is
Oh, gosh.
ham,
Davis is one.
and turkey.
Davis is one, right?
1,
Yes.
2.
All the turkey.
One all day.
I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Oh,
ham.
Okay.
Okay.
Turkey's always too dry for me.
Next one.
Gravy.
Try
then.
turkey.
Gravy, cranberry
it's
juice.
worse.
We're just gonna.
Gravy for the turkey and everything else.
Yep.
That one's an easy one.
I'm gonna go gravy.
Did everyone say gravy?
Yeah.
There we go. I am actually
gravy.
anti-gravy.
What?
What?
But I also am also anti-cranberry sauce too.
Oh,
Mashed
yeah.
potatoes or
Oh,
stuffing?
Mashed
Solid
potatoes
one.
all day.
Oh,
Hate stuffing.
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 A million times.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hate stuffing.
Oh.
Best side there is.
No.
You're not. You don't have
Number
good
one.
stuffing. You need to have my mom's stuffing.
My mother-in-law makes really
With
good
all the
stuffing,
gizzards in
actually,
it.
Oh,
Yeah, flavor.
Okay, next one. Green bean casserole or corn casserole?
ooh.
but Either, really.
Both are
Green bean.
solid.
It's so
I'm gonna
easy
go.
to make too.
I make
Easiest side
broccoli
to make.
casserole, and it's really good.
Is it really the easiest side to make?
Oh
Mark?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super easy.
Take cream mushroom soup.
yeah.
Take green beans.
Slap them together.
Extra
Put
fried
green
onions.
beans on.
Look at our little
Extra
chipmunks
crunchy.
back there. They're
Yeah,
just
extra
mixing
crunchy.
up
Making
the
it here,
little.
right here.
Crispies
Stir it
on the
up.
top, you know.
Next one. Pumpkin pie or pumpkin roll?
Ooh, pumpkin roll, hands down.
Pie.
Pie.
What?
Pie with the whipped cream.
Pie.
Pumpkin roll.
A little bit of
Where
it.
it's at.
I've never heard of that.
A pumpkin roll?
It's
No.
delicious.
Like a ho-ho, but
Like a
pumpkin.
ho-ho, but pumpkin.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yes, and like spungy and
What's the filling? Is there whipped
Cream
cream, in
cheese.
it's like a.
Alexis, can you pull it up?
Usually, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's like cream
Possible.
cheese with.
Pumpkin roll, yeah.
I
Little
don't know
Debbie
if the
makes
pumpkin
one that's
flavoring
pretty
goes in the cream cheese.
I think it's mainly in the roll,
I think it is too.
but Mark, this is something I think you would really
Oh, yeah.
like.
Oh, I'm sure I would like it.
Pumpkin roll.
I mean,
you
it's a true
Delicious.
dessert. Oh,
Oh
you
yeah.
got
You've
it.
seen this. You've seen this in the stores.
Pumpkin.
Oh, look at
Okay.
that.
But
Oh.
pumpkin.
Pumpkin roll.
Have it just slightly chilled too.
Yum. Ooh,
yes.
Hard sugar on there. I'm getting hungry.
All right, I think we're done with the food portion. So, well, kind of. Do you eat Thanksgiving dinner at lunchtime or
Oh.
at dinner time?
2 is usually us
We're like lunchtime.
for some reason.
Because then we eat it all day.
I like this, but I get stuck at the earlier time a lot, and it's frustrating.
Why is that, Mark?
Because the game's on.
Well, you eat
true.
during the game.
You know,
I've had 2 in one day before.
Oh,
Mother-in-law and then our house.
Oh, when you
my
go
mom's
visit,
house. Yeah.
make the
That's
rounds.
rough.
I've had-
I'm the one who has to get the turkey in super early, so it's done by noon. So you
That's
know.
true. That's true. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna pick a cliche answer.
what?
Neither. Just spending time with family.
I'm just gonna go like that in between.
Well, you got to eat at some point.
Not 1 or 2.
Well,
just a thin
well, trust me,
paper.
I'm
Eat
not
all
gonna
day.
have a problem seeking out food.
Eating
We'll
all
be
day.
all right.
You're supposed to graze all day. Anyway.
Yes, exactly.
What's that?
Yes.
So, Mark, you mentioned the game.
Yes.
So, football or the parade?
Oh my gosh. Hello. I understand people who do love the parade, though. And the newspaper ads and all that.
I don't really have a strong preference of either. I'm not the biggest sports guy.
All right.
Go parade. You'll like parade.
All right. So, we're done with our Thanksgiving quick lightning round. We got Christmas
was
up
quick.
next. It's the most wonderful time of the year. We'll be back right after this. So I didn't get to show you guys our number 2 viral weather video, so let's go ahead and take this real quick because this is a really cool one, very fitting for this time of year because we're showing some snow out in the Pacific Northwest. You say,
Beautiful.
let it snow, let it snow.
Snow time is coming. Woo.
It is, yes.
Let it snow. And speaking of snow, I got a question for you guys. When was the last white Christmas here in Toledo?
Ooh.
Like 4 years ago, I feel like, at least.
Somewhere along then. It's been a
Been a
drought
minute.
for
2
it.
years ago.
Been a minute.
It's
I'm
been.
gonna go 5
So,
years ago.
Davis, you were right. It was in 2020.
20 when everything else happened.
Right.
We had,
I don't remember
What
2020.
happened back then? I don't remember.
and remember, you have to
all
have an
blur.
inch of snow for it to be considered a
Yeah.
white
Right.
Christmas.
Some people say you have to have an inch of snow on Christmas Day to be a white Christmas.
By I think it's by
Right, is that
7
that?
a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, this was Christmas Day.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So we had a
Some
white
other people
Christmas
say an inch of snow already on the ground, so
about 5
Yep.
years ago.
crazy.
So we had to include Christmas at least some point in this fun holiday episode. But I do have another really cool video that I do want to showcase with you with our viral top 3 weather videos. Mark, where do you think we're going?
Is it Japan?
No, it's not. We're actually going up towards the Minnesota area where they're still seeing the leaves changing.
Pretty.
Oh wow.
You said we're in peak right now in this area, right?
Some areas are seeing some peak areas, some others are past peak already.
It looks pretty green to me still there.
The big thing really is just because of the drought.
It hasn't exploded yet in
Yeah,
color.
it really just depends.
This is an off year for colors, right?
Yeah, so I went to New England a couple weeks ago and the leaves were kind of all over the place from beautiful to ugh to just,
Well, maybe that means it'll be a white Christmas. So, you know, dull colors, white Christmas. I'll take that.
you know what? And
I'll
also
take
that's Tiffany's wild weather prediction of the year is a white Christmas.
Right.
So,
I hope it comes true.
so maybe we'll get a white Christmas.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe.
I would love that
Maybe not.
personally. But.
When do you think we're going to see snow for the first time this year? Just a guess.
Ooh.
January 12th.
I'm really,
so
I'm gonna go November 20th.
November? Oh.
I like that.
I'm going to say something weird. A white Thanksgiving.
No.
I like white
Ooh, right?
Thanksgivings. A little bit of snow on the ground in the
Sure.
morning.
No.
All your Black Friday shopping is going to be
Oh,
in trouble.
We've had some
There's gonna be a lot of
freezing
snow.
Black Fridays before.
Makes it feel like it's the season then.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season from Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate from October all the way into the new year. Happy Hallow, Thanks, Miss, Ween, all of that stuff, Radar Rangers.
All the things.
That was
Yay.
fun. All right, for Mark,
Adios.
for
Bye.
Alexis, and Tim, and Davis, and Tiffany, and also Ryan, have a great rest of your day. Happy Hallow Thanksmas on Off the Radar.